Letitia's Third Eye POV. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Welcome to the channel. And thank you for watching. Letitia's Third Eye POV. Please.
What she got is so Niagara. Make a young nigga straight need Viagra.
What'd you say? I got a closet full of Viagra and Jabot jeans.
Make an old nigga give keys to Jaguar.
Hey man, look here, man. Don't be lying on me like that. I don't have a closet full of. Don't worry about it.
Just to keep from all the tease and laughter.
I ain't got no Jabot jeans though.
Zentrex works.
Side effects for Zentrex include fits of rage, acne, bleeding, baldness, blindness, whooping cough, hallucinations, coma.
I got a closet full of Viagra.
And those are just the side effects they tell you about. I get the sweats, my bones are cold, my teeth are loose.
I got a closet full of Viagra.
My heart gets really, really hot. I can read minds. And sometimes I wake up driving a stolen car.
I got a closet full of Viagra.
And my erections are fantastic. When I wear gray sweatpants, people cross the street, which is fine. Zentrex gave me my life back.
Her telling her homegirls that he couldn't stay up.
I got a closet full of Viagra.
Stay up.
Alrighty then. He needs some milk.
Subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey, come on, what are you doing?
I'm a movie star, I'm baby with all. Can you do it at the car wash? Sing it with me, car wash.
Hey, that nigga say I got a business. Been there, done that, move on to the next shit.
Okay.
I had a business too, cuz. I had a mobile car wash. Hey, bro, am I lying? I ain't ashamed of shit. When I got out, boy, my brother helped me. You know what I'm saying? I got an F-250. I had the whole tank. I had the whole trailer. Me and my homeboy, we went into business. You know what I'm saying? We had a car. We had a mobile car wash. I said, nah, this ain't gonna motherfucking get it. We might have did that shit for about a goddamn week. This ain't no motherfucking money here. And for one, it's too goddamn hot out here. Bro, come get this goddamn truck. Fuck. This ain't no motherfucking real money for me. Hell to the no. I ain't gonna be watching no motherfucker car.
Really, nigga? Sound right, boys.
Subscribe and click the notification
Hey guys, can you hear me? Hello, hello. Happy hump day. Happy hump day. What y'all doing today? Hey, Traspectives. Let me shout out everybody. Arabia Barbosa. Arabia. Mrs. Baker. Shout out to you. Miss Eve. Yes, good afternoon. Hey, Jay Hustler. Welcome to the 2.0. Welcome to the 2.0. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I should have done a test on this first. Hope y'all are doing well. Hey, Eval May. What's up? Kobe knows. I like your avatar. Hey, Just Jay. Just Jay. Driving the trucks. That girl good. Hey, Sugar Bear. Hi, Sugar Bear. Uncle L. Happy hump day. I'm not going to be long, probably 30 minutes. I don't want to miss anybody. Hey, Carlos. Yo. Watch out now. Yo, where were you raised? Boy, where was you raised? Make sure I ain't miss anybody. Hey, JB. Welcome. Johnny Blaze. Just Blaze. Welcome to the chat. I should have done a test. I didn't even see if y'all can hear me. You can hear? I can hear. Okay, good. Hey, KTC. What's good, my fellow Texanite? Hope you are swell. Hopefully, you didn't get hit by the floods. It is what it is. Graphics God is in the house. Yes, I have dropped the link, Eval May. I sure have. The link is pinned to the chat, y'all. There's a Cash App. If you want to hit the Cash App, you can. I wish this thing would stop doing that. I'm going to have to unplug it. I have my phone on too, so I can see the chat. Yeah, so you can hit the link if you want. Like I said, I'm not going to be maybe 30 minutes at the most. A lot of shit is going on here. Man. I missed a lot, but I saw a lot too today. I'm like, damn. Yeah, damn. Yam Sam. Welcome. Happy hump day. If y'all got off of work, I'm glad. I hope you had a good day at work. What time is it now? Oh, 4:45. Okay. Not bad. Some of y'all might be still at work. You can hear me good. Okay. Steady grinding. Hey, babes. TP. King Spectus. When you going live on Sunday, we need a chat war. We need a chat war. What happened to the chat wars? I don't know if I passed anybody up. I know I spoke. Traspectives was here already. Hope y'all are doing well, man. It is cray out here, man. All kinds of drama. Sheesh. Working and listening. Okay, sweetie. Yeah, what happened to the chat wars, man? Katana. Hey, sweetie. Welcome. Hit the like or dislike on your way in. We are on the 2.0. This is where I'll be doing a lot of the FSO because you know, people didn't like the drop queen. The drop queen. The drop queen must have got under some people's skin. I don't know. But anyway, it could have been YouTube, just YouTube doing their thing. So yeah, I got a warning, and that's all I need to know. Because these people, I guess it's too personal. They, you know, it's each his own. Hey, some things, you know, you just gotta bear and grin it. Ricky Clay, hey, sweetie. Happy hump day. I did, Mrs. Baker. Yes, I did. I will be dropping that at some point. I still got to finish the Colorado trip. I haven't done some of the event places we went to there. I need to do that separate because it would have been just too long of an upload. So those uploads can take a little bit. They're not too intricate, but they can be. I think I spoke to everybody. Welcome. Happy hump day, y'all. The streets are on fire. It looks like a lot of drama has occurred with that Atlanta trip. The ant dog took. So bless his heart. Man, that's just a mess. So willful ignorance. Okay. Willful ignorance, because you got a lot of people who just are willfully ignorant to the things they have seen, things that you've already witnessed with other people, dealing with other people on here. So it's kind of strange to me that folks want to turn a blind eye to certain things, knowing that has happened to other folks that they had butted heads with, or they once, you know, was cool with, you know. So it's, to me, it's just willful ignorance. You got to be willfully ignorant to even do some stupid shit like that and deal with people in a certain way. Now, you know, whether or not you want to go travel and stuff, and meet, that's on you. I mean, that's your choice. You can man meet all you want to. My thing is that now you get in these compromising situations and want to act brand new. And that's where we got to say, I don't care if you're 28, 48, or 68. There's a eye, and you should be able to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So there's no reason that you got to be like, well, I didn't think he was going to do this, or I didn't think that. People just want to be willfully ignorant. Yes, TP. And it's a disaster waiting to happen, because you want to be naive and thinking that you really cool with somebody online. That's just strange to me. And I haven't even caught everything. I caught Roll Rich. I was listening to his playback, his live, and I don't know if he is still live, but I wanted to come on here because I needed to come live on this channel and start this channel going. But willfully ignorance does not excuse you. You do not get a pass just because you want to be willfully ignorant. Shout out to you, NC Lady B1, and excuse me if I miss people coming through. Okay, that's cool. You know, you don't get a pass. You know what I'm saying? Just because you want to turn a blind eye, I think y'all really cool like that. That's on you. At the end of the day, you have to own up to that. You damn near 30 and you want to act like you ain't see stuff happening before with other people. I don't care who it is, even your own family. If you see how they move with other people and you want to be willfully ignorant just because, you know, they stab somebody else in the back, or you think they not gonna stab you in the back, or they didn't pay somebody else back, and you think you letting them borrow money that they gonna pay you back, well, you might as well just give them the money. That at some point, that's what you gotta do. You know, that's sometimes what I do. I will give money to people who I know aren't going to pay me back. If I know they really need it. For instance, one of our family members needed insurance, car money for their car. I knew she wasn't going to pay me back because of her past history. She just don't pay people back. And I've witnessed it myself. So it wasn't like I didn't know. So what I did is just say, here, you have this money. This is yours. You keep it. And pay your insurance. Now, if she would have came to me and said, I need some more, then that would have been no. That would have been a hard no. You're not getting no more money out of me. If you didn't pay your car insurance when I gave you the money to pay it, then that's on you. That's your problem to deal with. You gotta now go try to figure out how to come up with your car insurance money. You know what I'm saying? And you can cry me a river, cry me a river. Cry me a river, but it ain't gonna work. Okay. So if I give you the money and you still don't pay it, or you late on paying it the next month, then we got a problem. You need either a second, third job or something at that point. You need a second, third job or something at that point, because I ain't your daddy. I ain't your mama. I can't help you like that. I can't feed you every month now. I got my own children, my own family, my own household to take care of. Now, I helping here and there. I don't mind doing that. But if I know you're not going to pay me back, I'll just say you keep it, pay your bill. And I hope, everything goes well from here on out. You get on your feet. Might give some suggestions. If I know somebody's hiring, I'll tell them, hey, this person's hiring. You might want to check them out. They paying a little more, so I might help him in that regard, giving them some resources. Because what do they say about fish? You can give a man some fish, or you can teach him how to fish. It's up to you. But being willfully ignorant does not recuse you of your choices. Okay? It does not. So we're going to wait a minute. Okay, I didn't know I was still sharing that screen. Okay, we're going to share this screen because some people need a visual. Okay, because I'm all about visual learners. Okay, all about being visual. Okay, full screen layout. All right, so as you see here, willful ignorance refers to the deliberate avoidance of information that contradicts one's existing beliefs or the negative consequences of one's actions. It occurs when individuals are aware at some level that their beliefs may be false, but choose to ignore the evidence. Choose to ignore the evidence. Let me do it like Dr. Umar. One more time. One more again, huh, JB? Choose to ignore the evidence that could prove them wrong. This behavior can serve as a defense mechanism allowing individuals to maintain a sense of safety in their beliefs, even if it leads to socially harmful outcomes. Say it one more time in the back. Even if it leads to socially harmful outcomes. Carlos, you in the building? One more time. One more again. Even if it leads to socially harmful outcomes. So, you've seen this play out before with someone else, and you chose to be willfully ignorant. And now it's happened to you, and it has led to socially harmful outcomes. Thank you. I don't have no soundboard, so. And the crowd goes wild. Shh. Okay. So, being willfully ignorant does not help you It doesn't help you even in the court of law. Okay? It doesn't even help you in the court of law. Okay? There's actually judges who will tell you just because you didn't know doesn't mean you won't go to jail, or just because you didn't know doesn't mean you won't get this ticket. Okay. It's happened before. I didn't know. My homegirl told me she was coming out of her apartment, right? And she didn't know because there wasn't a stop sign that she was supposed to stop before going on to the public street. She didn't know that. She got a ticket. Cop pulled her over, gave her a ticket, said you were supposed to stop before you just came on out your apartment complex, and you just went on out and you didn't stop. So I'm giving you a failure to stop. Okay. So she got a ticket for failure to stop. She's like, oh, they didn't have a stop sign. There's no stop sign. Did you know that? I said, no, I had no idea. I'm glad you told me, because sometimes if I don't see traffic, oncoming traffic, I'll just turn. You know what I'm saying? I'll just turn on to the street. Okay. That's what it is. So she got a ticket because of her ignorance, just not knowing the law. And there are some things that we may be like, well, I didn't know, but now you know. Okay. So it shouldn't happen again. But if it's happened in the past with someone else, you should be wary of it happening to you. You don't know these people. You don't know anybody on here unless you really know them in real life. I know there's some people on here that really do know each other in real life. But if you don't know them, you just now meeting them and stuff like that, you don't know who they are from Adam. Okay, so don't go and wander and man meet and then end up feeling betrayed because you really thought y'all was cool like that. Y'all ain't that cool. Y'all only known each other online. It's a virtual meeting. We are virtually conversing and socializing. That's it. I don't know Heck Money Harlem. I don't know him. I've seen him in my lives. I've seen him on other lives. I met him years ago online. I don't know what he looks like from Adam or Sam. I know somebody probably doxed him, I think, but I don't remember what he looks like. Either way, I don't know. We don't know each other. So y'all want to go man meet and stuff like that? You putting yourself in a precarious situation by even man meeting. That's my thing. Like, you putting yourself in a very harmful situation. I would have rolled with somebody, to be honest with you. I ain't going nowhere man meeting and I'm not with somebody like a homeboy, my cousin, family. Somebody should have came with me. I ain't just going to man meet nobody. Even when people do blind dates and stuff and they go meet at places, they tell you go to public places. Go out and meet at the coffee shop and stuff like that. So, Aunt, I guess you mafia aunt now. I can't see myself calling you that. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You're gonna be aunt to me. I've been calling you aunt. I added the outlaw to it because you was an outlaw, but now y'all got that whole situation all fucked up. So, anyway, aunt. You're one of my son's ages, and I would say to you, you need to be very careful from here on out meeting people online, even if it's a female, because the females will get you hemmed up and will get you robbed and will get you gone. You'll be unalived. So you gonna meet these people out in public spaces. I don't know if you're here, if you'll hear this message, but go meet them out in the public spaces. You put yourself in a very crazy situation altogether. Like, you out there. So, yeah, that's just crazy. I know you're gonna be on, man. You're a young man, but I have a child that's 30, so they're older than you. That's my oldest. Hey, Miss Baker, I think I spoke to you. I'm trying to see if there's anybody that came in. Hey, Elon, Elon, I always mess your name up. Alon Milligan. Or Island. It's Island. That's right. Island. I got it. JT Chulo. What's up? Highly favored. Hey, Heck Money. Foxy Brown. Right, KTC. Ignorance of the law does not excuse the crime. Exactly. A judge will tell you that. You can tell, talk all to you blue in the face. I didn't know. But that judge and the jury ain't gonna care because they're gonna be like, well, you should have known. Right. You don't have to meet a lot of these. I know I'm not trying. Hey, GWB, the clip up Kang. Jim's from Dr. Umar is in the building. Jim's from Dr. Umar is in the building. I said Jim's from Dr. Umar is in the building. So, yeah, the willful ignorance is not going to get you far. So be a little more cautious, young man. Please take your life serious, because to me, you really put your life at risk trying to man meet. And it really wasn't worth it. Okay. Oh, really? Island. Oh, you're gonna have a 30-year-old. Yeah, I started young, man. Anyway. And I still got a 7-year-old at home. So we still got babies. But so that's that for the willful ignorance. And dog, I hope that y'all work all that out. I know it's probably going to be ongoing for a few months. It's dry up in these streets. Not something I'm too interested in, but did want to say, just for your protection and safety, to please be mindful next time you are out, from a perspective of being safe, because you put yourself in a very unsafe predicament and anything could happen. So yeah, next time let's do better. Okay. So the next one I wanted to go into was, there's a lot of stuff and talk about these charges. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, charges. So you got charges being brought up for Kevlo, charges being brought up for Thaddeus, and of course they keep bringing up Biz and Quanlo. He had charges, right? So we know about them having charges, right? That's not something that's new, right? So anyway, some people want to be willfully ignorant of what a charge means. So I figured I'd be the one to break it down, because sometimes people just throw shit around. Like, we just want to throw words around and say things, and we don't know what they mean. It's really sad, because a lot of people in this algorithm are between, I want to say, mid 30s to 60s in this algorithm. For people to not know, it may be just they don't know. Anyone can be charged with the crime. Anybody can be charged with the crime. Somebody can go tell the police that you hit them in the face right now, and now you have charges. Okay. So then you have people who have actually been convicted of a crime. We have people who have been convicted of a crime. Those are two different things. So the problem is you're putting jackets on people who have not been convicted. It's okay to say, hey, you were charged with this, but you're now saying someone is something and they were not actually convicted of the crime. That is a problem. Because now you're just putting jackets on people and you are causing an issue, because now you're making light of what an actual conviction is. Anybody can be charged with the crime. You're charged with the crime when you run a red light. That's a charge. Now, whether or not you choose to be convicted when you go to pay that ticket, that will be a conviction. Okay? Even if it's a misdemeanor, you are now convicted of running a red light. Okay? So we need to work on our jargon as middle-aged people. I don't know. Maybe some of y'all just ain't wrapped too tight. I don't know what it is. But a conviction is different from a charge. So people sitting up here just putting jackets on, folks, need to work on that. Like, for real. It's really sad to see. And I don't want to seem condescending, but it's really, we need to get out some books, do our own definition research. What I make my son do, I make him get definitions. He gets a new word when he's homeschooled. He has to do a new word, okay? Yes, taking a plea, JT Chulo, equals a conviction because now you're convicted. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Hey, sis. How you doing, hon? I had to come talk on this. What's good? Courtney Peach, hey, hon. Sorry if I missed anybody. But a charge is different from a conviction, y'all. Y'all just sitting up here just willy-nilly putting charges on people or cases on people. I heard about this Kev Lowe charge. I'm like, he had a charge. Even the one that they posted of Thaddeus, that's a charge. I didn't see no conviction, and I don't believe nothing unless it has a seal on it. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You can put whatever the hell you want on this website. I don't care. I know people who have actually doctored up paperwork, and some of them ain't. You know, they got in trouble for it. But there are people who go to prison or do white collar crime behind doctoring up paperwork, prescriptions, rent paper, credit, to get credit, a job, work, fake invoices, fake paycheck stubs to get a car. I know, look, I know people who've done this shit. And it just what it is. We all know somebody in some capacity that does something they shouldn't do. I would not myself participate in that type of activity because I like what I got. I like my freedom. I enjoy it. So I don't want none of it. And I don't knock them. Hey, if that's how they make their dough and they making money on the side, hey, to each his own. But I don't believe in a lot of the paperwork on here. I'm just being totally honest with y'all. Unless it has a seal on it, I don't believe it. It's basically nothing to me. You put all the paperwork you want on here. You can go doctor up paperwork, whatever. If it don't have a seal on it, it ain't doing nothing for me. So now I did know that Thaddeus had admitted to something, but that's his admission of something. And now you got people saying something completely false about his own charges. So now you're putting a false jacket on someone, which is inaccurate. Now, grown people will know that that's not appropriate, that you can get into legal trouble behind that. And y'all think it is just on online and we just here for the fuck shit only and having fun. But there are people who take their reputation very serious. So just saying somebody's going around beating women or men or whoever, and you don't know you don't know how to read the documents, then you should probably shut the fuck up. That's all I'm saying. You shouldn't speak on nothing. Don't speak on anything because you don't know how to even read the charges. And if they're charges, okay? Unless that person comes out like Ears Kelly admitted that he slept with a minor, an underage girl, then I can say, well, that's what he did. He said he did it. Now, if somebody comes and they admit it, that's totally different. You got Quan Lo, who said he had somebody hanging over a balcony. He admitted to it. Okay, that's an admission of guilt. You got someone who pled to earring backs, getting some earring backs. Okay, they admitted some fault of their own, even though they got a lesser charge. They still admitted to a crime, and they got probation or parole. So they're two totally different things. And it's just sad that these are middle-aged people in our algorithm. They don't know the difference between a charge and the difference between a conviction. Anyone can be charged with the crime. Anybody. Okay? Anybody can go say you did something. Unless you admit it on here, I'm not going to believe it. If you show some sealed document, official, I still might not believe it, because it's so many people that will just doctor up shit just so people can watch them or so they can get clout. I mean, it's just ridiculous. The level of attention whoredom on here, like, it's sad. Like, y'all really are hungry. You're starving. I don't know what kind of clout you want to eat, man. You want it sauteed, fried? I don't know. What kind of clout are you looking for? You want it greasy? You want it boiled? I don't know. Because y'all doing the most. Like, really? Like, we putting charges on everybody, like, or cases, and saying that people beat people, and people are saying that Kev Lowe take that. Like, come on now. It's getting to the point where it's like I can't even listen no more. So I'll turn the channel. Okay. It's a billion people on here. Okay. So let's go over this, class. And probably the people who need to be here ain't here. What is the difference between being charged and convicted? Okay. Now, here are the differences between a charge, conviction, and indicted. Okay. Here's the difference. Charged. Read together. Let's read it together, class. This means that a person has been formally accused, the key word formally, of a crime by a prosecutor. It is the initial step in the legal process where the prosecutor files charges against an individual. Okay? It is the initial step in the legal process where the prosecution files charges against an individual. Okay? So let's read it again one more time for the people in the back pew. Let's do it in a Dr. Umar fashion. It is the initial step in the legal process where the prosecution files charges against an individual. Okay? So that is what a charge is. It just means you went to the police and told them something. Hey, this person hit me. This person stuck me. This person abused me, assaulted me. You're telling the police something. That's all you're doing. That's what you're doing at this point. I don't want to downplay it because there are people who do need charges on them. Okay? There are people who do need to be charged with stuff. But it is the initial step in the legal process. Okay? And you can Google all of this. So it's not like it's unbeknownst to you how to Google. Okay. To be indicted. This is a specific type of charge that occurs when a grand jury finds sufficient evidence to formally accuse someone of a serious crime. An indictment is typically required for felonies in many jurisdictions. So this is when it goes to the grand jury. They're the ones that look at all the evidence, the discovery, and they're the ones that decide, maybe should we charge them with the felony for this crime or should we not? They do have their vote and then it goes forward or it gets shut down. It still doesn't mean the person has been convicted, okay? Indictment does not still means that the person is still innocent before found guilty, okay? Now, let's go to convicted. Convicted. This means that a person has been found guilty of a crime after a trial or plea. Say it one more time. Or plea agreement. Convicted. Let me read it again. This means that a person has been found guilty of a crime after a trial or plea agreement. Okay? Let's learn our words, y'all. Because if you're going to be willfully ignorant, just say, hey, I don't care. I'm just going to say he raped somebody. Say that. Or I don't care. I'm just going to say he beat this woman. Or I don't care. I'm just going to say he assaulted her. Because you're either going to say, I'm going to say this because I don't like the person. Or you're going to be honest and say, you know what? Y'all can't be saying that he was convicted or putting that jacket on this person because they didn't do it. They weren't convicted of it. Okay? Or just shut the fuck up again. Or you could just shut the fuck up. A conviction results in a legal judgment against the individual, which may lead to sentencing. These terms represent different stages in the criminal justice process. Okay? So if someone was convicted, that means they were found guilty of the crime. Either they went to trial or they did what lesser charge does, Biz Kelly, and have a plea agreement. They decided I'm a plea. So that way, I don't have to go to prison. I won't go to jail. Okay? That's what they'll say. I don't want to go to jail. So I'm a plea so I can get a slap on the wrist. That's my sound effect. Slap on the wrist. And I'm going to go home and I'm going to eat my oats and my oats meals and all that, my ramen noodles. And I'm going to be at home while I take pictures every year or two. Okay. And there are other cases where people go home on a plea. But anyway, some people get a lesser charge. They get less time. They might not do 12, 15 years. They might do 5 years instead because they pled guilty for a lesser charge. Okay. So yes, words do matter. Hashtag words matter. They sure do matter. Whoever said that in the chat, I caught it with my right eye. But anyway, y'all just putting jackets on people is real sick because there are people who really have done and committed acts of violence and they've committed, really horrible things towards other people. They've committed horrible, violent crimes to people, and you diminish the value of what those people and the people who have had the trauma have gone through by just throwing jackets on people. And from the last I heard, Kev Lowe ain't on no sex registry. And that's easy to find. You can go to the National Registry. It's very easy. And you can find people in your own neighborhood. So that don't cost any money. You can go online yourself and ask yourself, go search for Kevin Smith's information. Okay. If you're so, invested in finding out if Kev Lowe is a sexual offender, you can look him up and it will tell you whether or not he is. The other thing is that, there are people on here that have actually been charged and convicted and pled guilty at a lesser charge. So they've done their time. They've given back to society. They've tried to do what's right from here on out, or from whenever they were charged. And some people do change for the better. Some people don't. But that's not for me to judge. I'm not here to judge folks. If I want to, I just laugh at you, or I'll make my own opinions of you. But you got to live with yourself at the end of the day. I don't have to live with you. I have my people to listen to. I don't need to listen to nobody else. The host is they hosting a show called The Grapist Club. Yeah. Puerto Rican Bandito. You like that lesson. The lessons with Letitia. Yep. Yeah. So that was another piece that I wanted to come on here to discuss, because people just using this willy-nilly, putting these jackets on people, and really it does people who have actually gone through this, it puts a bad taste in their mouth, because you're just almost like you're diminishing the value of what trauma some people have actually gone through by just, oh, he's done this, she's done that, she's done that. I mean, y'all don't even know. You're just reading some paper that somebody could have doctored up, like I said before, and they just put it on their wall, or they put it on a live or a video, and you just watch it. You don't even know if it's real. You don't even know if it's real. You haven't done your own research. So that's another thing that's crazy to me. Like, y'all mid-30s, 40s, 60s, 50s, and y'all still like acting like y'all in high school. Like I said before, it's a bunch of high schoolers on here. Like, use your brain. Just because you don't like somebody doesn't mean you should just tarnish their image or reputation behind something that's false. I mean, you could say they were charged. That would be accurate. If you actually they've admitted to the charge, or they've admitted to some guilt of doing something, you can definitely say that. But and you can say whatever you want to, but I'm just telling you, from people do value their reputation, and they don't sit too well with being called rapists, or being called abusers, domestic violence against another person, and stuff like that. So that's up to you. You got to deal with that. What does JB say? That's your cross to bear. That's your cross to bear, okay? Not mine. You got to deal with that at the end of the day. I'm not going to be the one sitting up having to worry about anybody saying I falsely accused them of nothing, okay? So, what was one more thing? This is the last piece I wanted to talk about, because I heard oh my God, I think I heard this before I went on vacation. Actually, yes. And what is up with you? Like, so if you don't like your own people and you don't hang around your own people, then why even be in this sector? So you're okay with virtually hanging out with your people or Black people, but you're not okay with being around them physically. Maybe your own family you're good with because you know them, but I hated to hear that, and I heard it myself. I actually listened to the video. You were out in the parking lot, and it was a bunch of probably a bunch of Black people out there, and you had a lot to say about it, and you acted scary, dude. You had the fear of God in your eyes, and I don't even believe in God. You had the fear of God up in your face. And I was like tripping. I was like, wow, this dude is online chilling with Black folks. This is a predominantly Black sector. You know that, right? So if you down with, just being around, the European colonizer and the pale faces, why don't you go to those chats? And they got plenty of chats and lives. I don't get why you're over here. Because if you don't like it, you scared. You look frightened. You look like you were really gonna shit yourself. That's how bad it looked. I was scared for you because you were, oh hell. Yeah, I was tripping on that because I was like, what in the world? Is he really up here acting afraid? Like he's really afraid to be around his own people. Let me see if I got the video. Because that was a trip to me. I was like, I know. Ant ain't scared of his own people. Screen recording? Is this it? Or is this it? Let me see. Let me see if this is it. I know I recorded it. No, that ain't it. That's too short. I was like, Ant, you all online doing the most with Black people. And then you on here, you actually did a video where you're like acting afraid. I was like, what the heck? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, it was before my trip. I gotta go to those pictures. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. No, that wasn't it. It was only like a few minutes. Oh, that's not it. Hold on, y'all. No, that's 40. No, it was like a 2-minute video. It might not have been. It might have been 3 minutes. Yeah. Dang, how long ago was that? Oh, here it go. I got it.
Nigga got that. I said wrong. That's how it goes. This lit though. That shit going on.
Can y'all hear it? Hey.
What's going on? I thought it's like a big thing. I don't know nobody. I ain't doing black people like that. That shit peak. I thought the rap out there something. I got no baby or something over there.
He said, I ain't good with Black people like that. Let me see if I can pull it up. It's in my iCloud. Hold on, y'all. Let me see my iCloud if I can get to it. I don't know when it updated. No, it's not updated. Damn. Oh, maybe I got it now. Wait, it's an hour. I mean, a minute and a half, I think. A minute and 25. Okay, let me see if I can find it, y'all. I see his face, so. Okay, it's before this. Where are you at? There we go. All right, I found it. Now y'all can see it. I just got to show this right quick because this was disturbing.
It's a little urban for me, you know.
I was like, and you a dark complected dude. For you to say stuff like this was weird to me. Okay. Because you got some self-hatred going on or something. I don't know what's up with that. But I mean, if you just don't like being around black people, you should not be around them, period. I don't see why you would be around them in these spaces either, is my thing. Like, you can do what you want to. You're a grown man. But my thing is, why would you be in these spaces knowing you don't really care for black people like that? Rick, thank you for the Cash App. Trey Spectives, thank you for the Cash App. I'm trying to be good about multitasking and checking. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming to the 2.0. Be good about multitasking and checking. I got to turn that down. All right, now let me share this screen, y'all, because I want to do this and then I'm going to get out of here because I got to get to, we got an activity today. Window, there we go. Share. Play. Is it going to play?
It's a little urban for me, you know. I mean, white people. I got my cracker friends over here. Good police and shit.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? He said he got to get his cracker friends over here. Wait, this is crazy. I'm like, okay, I got it turned up. I just want to make sure y'all can hear it.
It's a little urban for me, you know. I mean, white people. I got my cracker friends over here. Good police and shit over here.
This boy's scared. Look at his face. He is in awe. I ain't never seen all these black people in one space. Look, he said, "Oh Lord, it's time to go. This shit lit though." Now, dude, you're a beautiful black man. I don't know why you would say this. Like, what's going on, dude? You around all these black people, you got nervous. Look at your face. You look like you seen a ghost. Like, you ain't never seen this many black people outside of your family? I don't know.
Going on.
Look at him. Look, he looking around.
It's like a freak thing. Look at the motherfucker. I don't know nobody. I ain't good with black people like that.
Oh, there. I ain't good with black people like that. Like, really, bro? You serious? But you in a black virtual reality space. You hit panels with a bunch of black folks. Like, this is a saturated black space on YouTube. Like, you in the wrong neighborhood, brother. Like, you had the fear of God in your eyes. Like, for real, dude. Like, this is what caught me. I'm like, are you serious? Like, I can't roll with this type of shit. Like, you don't even like your own people, dude. Like, why would I fuck with you?
This shit deep. I thought the rap out here or something.
But wait.
Yeah, man, I see the law. This shit lit though. That shit going on. Ain't too much going on. Yeah, it's like a freak thing. Look at the motherfucker. I don't know nobody. I ain't good with black people like that. That shit deep. I thought the rap out here or something.
I ain't good with black people like that. I thought I heard it all, but you black. So you not good with yourself, Aunt? Aunt, explain yourself. Are you not good with your own people, Aunt? Your own self? You not good with black people like that. Explain yourself. I'm just Tripping. Sorry, I thought I had it set up. Thank you, Thaddeus. I'm just tripping. Like, Look, he's scared. He got nervous with that car. That car revved up. Did a quick turn. Boy, his head was on a swivel. Boy, your head was on a swivel, boy. Your head was on a swivel, boy. He heard that car rev up. Did y'all see him? Look.
That's what's going on. It's like a freak thing. Look at the motherfucker. I don't know nobody. I ain't good with black people like that. They said deep. I thought it was a rap out here or something. I thought no baby or something was over there or something.
Look at him. He looked around quick. He walking. He sped up his walk. That boy started walking. That boy started extra. Started walking extra fast. Boy. And well, is it a blizzard?
I'm not no reaper, yo. No, this shit too deep, bro.
It's too deep. Is that code word for it's too black? And is too deep code word for it's too black out here? Like it's too many black people? Because I'm trying to figure out your code. If that's code for something.
I'm gonna hit it back. I'm gonna go back live later on. This shit deep. I'm gonna go mingle. Too many hoes out here.
Too many hoes. Wait, you said it's too many hoes out here. So you're not scared of the hoes. If you got your jimmies, you should be good, or just abstain. Like, what would keep you from being out there? They gonna give you something by looking at you? I don't get it, Aunt. What's up, Aunt Dog?
I go over there like, everybody tension. I'm like, oh, let me get up out of here. I don't want no tension. I'm chilling. All right, y'all, salute, man.
Okay. How do I? Boy. Well, Aunt Dog, you scared of black people, but you in black spaces. So yeah, you got a lot of explaining to do, or you should maybe just find you another space to be in, because it's weird to me. It's very weird to me that you're over in this space knowing it's predominantly black and you're a black man. So I don't get that. That's some odd behavior. That's some Jesse Lee Peterson shit to me. I don't know what your deal is, dude, but I don't get it. Why are you over here? If you're only in, you felt nervous, you look tense, you look like your head was on a swivel, you was all over your neck. You probably got whiplash from moving your neck so much, because you was, boy, every roar you heard rev up of a car, you was, boy, I tell you, that's my anyway, my time's up. I got to get the little one to his activity. Yep, we're back at it. So I have thoroughly enjoyed this. You got a little teaching and some reaction here. Yeah, and you got some explaining to do. I can't call it. You just look odd to me. You're like an oddball. You're over here in black spaces, but you don't really you're not good with black people like that, like you said. So I don't know why you're over here. You need to find some Mr. B shows or some lives with, Karen lives or something. Go find somewhere to be around people that you feel comfortable with, because you're not comfortable with yourself either, obviously, for you to say you're not good with black people like that. So yes, Trey Spective, short, sweet, and to the point. Yep. All right, that is. Thank you for coming through. Fanichi was good. Low Country Living. Thank y'all for coming in. TB, he was scared because he was dusty. Well, that could be too. He might have been looking odd too. I don't know what. All I saw was his t-shirt, so I don't know what he had on his feet or nothing. I don't. But he looked nervous to me. I mean, his face, his facial expressions, his body, mannerisms that exposed that he really was nervous from what I saw. I mean, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Hoes must be reference to black women. I think he calls white women something else. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. It's too many hoes out there. That's code for black women. And I don't know. I would love for you to tell us. Maybe you can go live and explain yourself. I'm not asking you to hit my link. I'm about to go, but you know, just some thoughts. You know, I don't know what you're expecting to be over here for. If you're nervous around black people, it's too deep. You know, it's too deep. So, he said on one of his other, he was dressed too black. Oh, was he? He didn't look like he was dressed too black to me, Miss Foxy Brown, but I don't know. Like I said, he's scared of black girls. He might be. What did Kevlo say earlier during Roll Rich Live? Something about he's too weak to be in black women. I don't know. That's a new one to me. Hey, Pro 901. Hey, bro. It's good to see you. Shout out to the chat. Draco. So it's females. Maybe he's more scared of the females. I don't know. I have no idea. Brown skin dress. Don't fuck. I don't know. Iceberg. I would really love to understand, and maybe he can do a live and say why, because he took this live down. That's why I went ahead and got it. It was only a minute and a half long. So I figured, you know, once people kept asking him about it, he ended up taking it down. And you know what? Kevlo, you said the same thing. You were chiming in about it when I think the time you dropped SoFly. Was it then? I might be mixing it up, but you said, yeah, I don't even like black people. So I don't know what's up with y'all. I don't know if you were playing with him, just trying to go along with him just because you're cool. But that's not cool to me. Like, y'all are all in black spaces, taking black money, black dollars. We don't have to donate or contribute to your lives or to your business online if you don't like black spaces. I would just recommend you go find the people that you like and go and do content for them instead of being over here. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, it just shows that you don't like yourself. You have a self-hatred towards your own people. And I'm not contributing to anyone that has self-hate. Hey, I might listen in just to hear what y'all talking about and change the channel, but I really y'all's content at this point is not even entertaining anymore. So I don't know what y'all talking about. Miss Baker says, question, did Anthony go to Atlanta to see Rainbow Street? Did he? I don't know. I haven't even caught up on all the lives. I've caught bits and pieces, Mrs. Baker. So did he might need to go live and answer some of these questions, especially to the people who want to continue to support the young man. I was hoping that I could support him, but I need to find out what it is he doesn't like about black people when he is a black person. To my eyes, I don't know if he's on some of that black, what is it called? Ku Klux Klan type shit, Tom. I don't know. Eat raisins and potato salad. Now I wonder, this Iceberg, now I wonder what his experience really was like those days in jail. We know it was not the movie store, right? I bet he was in the corner, not saying right. In jail, making all kinds of, like I said, I don't know. I got to catch up on some of the stuff, and some of it's too long. I might not be able to catch up. But I caught a lot of it on Roll Rich. I was listening in while taking care of business. So, but I'm about to end this because I need to go. I got to get the baby to his function. So we're about to. Thank y'all for coming. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for the Cash App. Thank you if you hit the like or dislike. I appreciate your feedback. And thank you for subbing up to the 2.0. Appreciate y'all. And I'll be trying to go live more during the summer since we're out of homeschool for now. I got at least till September. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna enjoy these next few weeks without any having to do any homeschool. Thankful to the break. You tuberculosis, yeah, you gotta catch the replay. It's not a long live, it's an hour and 20 minutes. I don't do long lives. I try to keep it between an hour, 2 hours at the most. Yeah, I gotta head out. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the comments, for chiming in on the conversation. I still got a lot to catch up on because there's some stuff. But those were the three main things that I wanted to touch on that I heard. Willful ignorance, charges versus convictions, and self-hate. Come on, dude. You got to do better. Got to do better. Love y'all. To everyone watching. Hope y'all have a happy hump day. Y'all take it easy. Be easy out there. Be safe. If you're in Texas, shout out to my Texas people who've gone through the floods. I know it's about to hit the Northeast. If it hasn't already, y'all be safe out there. Take, precautions. It's hard enough to get through a flood. It's hard to say how to protect yourself. Just be safe out there. Y'all take it easy. Peace out.